I didn't realize it would mute me. I really wish it would have, like, it took me back to the other screen, but it didn't, so here we are. That means I have to move my camera again. There we go. Alrighty, let me check to see to make sure the other stream isn't still running. I'm back. Hello, sorry for having a new stream. My stomach screamed. We love that. Alright, I shall unlist this other stream. Edit video. Oh, back to that. Oh, that's a lot louder than it should be. Sorry about that. Change that to unlisted, save. Sorry. Hello, hello. Oh right, I wanted to do a stream where I talk about the lyrics of my songs. Would you be okay if we did that for a while? Okay, assuming Among Us doesn't work, I'll try to do it from my iPad. Among Us will probably be a little later on, especially if it continues to not load. Is it alright if I talk about what the lyrics to all my songs mean? We're gonna go in chronological order. Are y'all okay with this? It's alright with you? We good? Hello, hello? I should have a notification on my server. I don't. Maybe the notification just didn't go out because, like, I didn't get a notification yet. Weird. Hopefully people will start to come back in. I'll wait more monsters for the guessing game, Luca. Are you probably gonna have people being like, "Oh my gosh, Luca, like that movie." Has that happened to you yet? Because I know I've had people be like, "Oh, Dustin, like from Stranger Things." Has the Luca thing happened to you? Because I know the Dustin thing has happened to me. Where's Sparky's music? Oh, it should be on my homepage. Hasn't happened to me yet. Okay, hopefully it doesn't happen to you. Okay, stuff I'm proud of. Sparky's music. Alrighty. I want to see this playlist, please. Alright. Oh god, Unnatural Doll's still there. We're gonna, like, remove that, because that's not wonderful. I'm not gonna be talking about the Wordo videos, because they're not out yet. I am not a fish human. Well, no judgment if you were. This one's really, really old, so that's fun. Wait, let me screen share. First off, take it off my face because I don't want to hear this. I want you to see my reaction while I hear this because I'm going to be mildly uncomfortable. Alright. I do believe it just starts off with the "We've become the monsters." This is so old! You know, I'll just read the lyrics. No, I'll play it. Uh-huh. That's so out of sync. If that's... Okay, we're not doing that one. That one's too old. I can explain the lines that I've played so far, though. We've become the monsters that we so badly hate. It's sort of a reference to how some of the kids were afraid of the animatronics, like the crying child was, and then they ended up becoming said animatronics. And that's what the "we didn't want to scare you, but now scaring you sounds great" or something like that. Yeah. We're not doing Tortured Doll either. We'll start with Hateful Heart. Hateful Heart's an okay one. Starts off with the instrumental, of course. Oh wait, the next part goes with it. Alright, so, that whole section, I am drowning, cogs in oil, starting to boil, that is a reference to, oh, and body doubting as well. That's sort of a reference to how he ended up dying sort of at the hands of his own doing and his own creation. Like he created this like river of cogs and oil that he's drowning in, and um he ended up, the body outing part is a reference to the part where William gets spring trapped. Okay, so this is sort of just the build up, essentially. The years of hard work, here comes the payoff, blood, crimes, and cries, or maybe it was all my. So the years of hard work, that's pretty self-explanatory. Here comes the payoff, the satisfaction, the learning, the intrigue. Blood, crimes, and cries, also rather self-explanatory. Or maybe it was all my, and then we'll get into that part in a second. Years of hard work, here comes the payoff. Oh my, he looks like me too, it's wonderful. Alrighty, so, Hateful Heart with a Curious Mind, that very perfectly describes the character. Oh, grew up and he looks like you. I see, I see. I thought you said he did look like me. I was like, oh gosh. um, he is literally a murderer. Hateful Heart, Curious Mind. He's extremely, like, intrigued in learning things. Way of thinking is one of a kind. Not many people would think to be like, let's murder children to experiment with afterlife ghost powers with robots, you know? Gasp for breath as strings unwind. The gasp for breath thing is a reference to the sounds that Bonnie and Chica make, kind of, but also, I imagine that's what would be happening as he's dying in the spring tracksuit. As strings unwind, that's just as things go down, essentially, as stuff happens, as everything goes wrong. I'll come back in with golden ambition. I'll come back stronger than ever, ready to continue, as essentially Springtrap. I'll come back. Oh, that's supposed to be back in due time, not be back in due time. Um, oh, bye. All right. Listen, I'm trying to get Among Us to work. I really am. It's just not loading. There's nothing I can do about it. Like, I've cleared up storage. I have. That's usually the issue. I've tried it without Streamlabs running. but it's just not working. Um, all right, so it's an instrumental break. We can skip through that. Um, Alrighty, so I am falling, personal hell. Essentially, he, that's pretty self-explanatory. Um, Purgatory, hell, um, whichever you want to consider it as. Ultimate custom night, basically. No one can tell. That's sort of a reference to how a lot of people just didn't know that the animatronics were possessed, are just there. Like, ooh, what a wonderful, not creepy at all pizzeria. The screams of those calling, that's a reference to all those he killed, echoing in his mind. Um, why is pre-chorus the only thing that's written structurally here? Okay. And there's where is it? Oh, hate this part. World falling down on top of me. That's his world came crashing down. That's it. That's a song. um, really hoping Among Us decides to work because I have something big that I need to do with it. But alright, let me go delete some files. I'm not in a mood to say bad words, so I'm just gonna not. I'm gonna sort of censor. That doesn't go here. I'm gonna censor the swear words from "You Don't Know Me" and "But I Do." Ugh, I hate the vocals here, actually. I should definitely redo these vocals. Alrighty, simple enough. This song's about assumptions. That's what this is. That's all this is. Um, this is sort of about the hair, the gloves, the always wearing black. So it causes this assumption. This sort of the assumption that teens are careless. This is based on the "you're gay, so you're going to hell" thing. And then this is literally just like, let's move on. That's not something we should talk about. And then we get to the actual good part. There's only one good part of this song. Listen, I'm just gonna talk about these two because I don't like a lot of these two songs. I had some viewers early on, but everyone left now. Fair enough though. Alrighty. Tell me what you think I'm thinking. Tell me what I'm like, what I do. Talk about me, say what I'm talking. Tell me what it's like to assume because you don't know me like I do. People assume things about others and just are like that since that's what they think, that's how it is in their mind. And it's sort of similar to the "I think therefore I am" mentality, but it's more of "I think therefore you are" mentality. Like however you think of someone, that's how they're gonna appear to you. Um, in this case for better, or in this case for worse. Um, and you don't know me like I do. It's I spent way more time with myself and I know myself way better than some random person who just got a quick glance of me would know me. And that's a relatively obvious thing, but a lot of people like to think they know everything about a person just by looking at them, which is very sad. Um, Probably always thinking about some guy, yet we'll never see eye to eye. I'm irresponsible. I find that laughable. Um, so that's mostly just a reference to my age and about how teens are always portrayed as um, hopeless romantics, essentially, and like um, doing stupid things. Um, and the always thinking about some guy. It's also a reference to how a lot of people think that guys always have like it's based on what the meme that goes guys only have one thing on their mind and it's freaking disgusting. It originates from that same place. I'll just say that much. Um, Obviously not true. Thank you, Kyler. Or SP. I read that as SIP. I was like, what? So I just yeah. Anyway, um, where's the not horrendous part? Let me mute it for a second so I can find it. Um, Alright, I'm gonna play the not horrendous part just because I really like the backup vocals on the second track. It's not amazing, but it exists. Yeah, okay. That's all. That's the only part of either of these songs that I like. I like the instrumentals too, but those are the only vocals I like there because of the "know me" thing in the background. Um, I just think that's pretty cool. Um, I think that's rather self-explanatory. It's the same thing as the first time. Um, all right, on to what I do. We're not gonna play the song like I did the first one and part of the second one, but I do worry about it. Easier said than done. You A lot of people say, hey, just don't think about it, don't worry about it, about things that people are like genuinely terrified of and are super anxious about, and that is not very helpful advice. Um, oh, by the way, the "But I Do" song is about um, sort of anxiety and like things I shouldn't have to think about or things I shouldn't be thinking about, yet they're things I do. Um, I've tried not to essentially care. Swear word. But I do. Um, Once again, that the don't think about it is rather useless advice. Um, it makes me blue to think about what I might not do. Um, and then oh, what I do. That's a reference to mortality. We gonna die, you know. Like there's so much stuff I'm not gonna do. That's simple enough. Um, uh, I shouldn't worry about it, but I do. How do you deal with it like it's old news? Is there something I'm missing? Is there anyone listening? I shouldn't worry about it, but I do. Yeah, just repetitive stuff. I kind of already mentioned it. There's people that just live their lives totally normally and then just don't think about like anything that could go like absolutely horribly wrong and think about like for example one of the examples on here it's talked about in the next verse global warming. There are people that just are like whatever. And I, um how how do people deal with the fact that the world is kind of dying? Like, there's so many things that people sort of just ignore, and I don't know how. I've rambled on too much about that one. And world is burning. I don't know if I'll make enough earnings. Nobody seems to be learning. This is all so concerning. Um, world is burning. Global warming, essentially. I don't know if I'll make enough earnings. There, did I kill the bug? Sorry. There is a bug intruding in my space and being very rude. Um, but anyhow, um, essentially, the minimum wage is not a wage that's able to be lived off of at this point, at least for a lot of people. There's a lot of people who have to have more than one job just to sustain themselves, at least where I live. And that's sort of what that's a reference to. Nobody seems to be learning. It's also concerning. That's a reference back to the global warming one, where um, people sort of like don't care. There's people that don't believe in it, and it's crazy, you know. Um, I know I'm overthinking, but can you really blame me? The world's a mess, yet I'm here blessed. Worry about what it gave me. Um, um, no, I'm overthinking. That's self-explanatory. Can you really blame me? Also self-explanatory. The world's a mess, yet I'm here blessed. Okay, the world's a mess. Also rather self-explanatory. Revolutionary, I know. Yeah, I'm here blessed. I'm relatively privileged, so that's simple enough. Worried about what it gave me. Essentially worried about potentially losing everything. Um, I put emotions into this song. Go away. I don't have anything else that has lyrics that I'm willing to cover. You know what? I'll cover the lyrics to Tortured Doll, but I will absolutely not. Wait. Oh my gosh. Add later. I never added the. Oh my goodness. Um. Oh wait. That's how. Wait. I just don't have the lyrics here, do I? Alrighty. Well, never mind. I don't have the lyrics written here. I don't feel like listening to it, so. Anyway, that was simple enough. Um. Among Us, are you working yet? Listen, I can show you exactly what Among Us is doing. I'll put on game capture so it automatically looks for it. But here's what Among Us has been doing. It's just loading this whole time. There's not anything I can do about it. What is this audio file? Why are you making sounds at me? Please play the audio file. I don't remember which monster that is. Was that Spy Trap? Okay, I don't want to delete those because I don't want to ruin my singing monsters. Try to reload everything. I tried to like reload the stream. I could try to restart my computer, but I don't think that would help. It didn't really help last time either. Mushaboom. Wait, that's it. That's the one. Thank you. Beep, thank you. Okay. What sounds exist here? Okay. These need to have PNG at the end of these. Okay. I don't need these. Delete. Delete. Don't need either of these. Delete. I don't need. What are these? Oh, that was comic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, I don't need any of those. Don't need any of these. I want to keep the art my friend made me because that's super cool. Delete. 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 super cool, but I'm never gonna use it. I can delete all of this. Wait, is that a thing that actually has sound now, or does it, or was this just like a failed project? Oh, no, that's there. I'd imagine I need to keep some of that here. Whoops, nope, don't open the Chronomania loading theme. I don't need that on my computer anymore. Delete those. Delete those. Those are a bunch of Minecraft things. Um, um, those are school things. That's literally just Jellyfin. Sorry, this is taking me a moment. That's gonna be for my best friend. I don't use that. I don't use that ever actually. Game Jolt setup. I don't need that. Alrighty. Maybe now? Oh, I don't need it muted anymore. Volume mixer. Warning, it might be loud. Tumble, I'm not doing that. I don't understand. I don't understand. I'd hate to make a third stream. Okay. To the studio. Ah, sorry. I just bonked the blinds. Alrighty, I guess I'll be back again then. I'm gonna, I guess, restart my computer and hope for the best, assuming it didn't just work there. Can you not lock the words I'm trying to press? Alright, I'm unlisting this stream. What's Among Us worked? No. That doesn't exit the trying to log in, that just exits this thing in general. Okay, I'll be back. Again. Sorry. Wait. Okay. See you then, hopefully? If I don't, I completely understand.